back to our channel. Today we have a heartbreaking story to discuss. The tragic gunfight that took place in a Florida hotel between police officers and a suspect. This incident left 2 officers in critical condition and ended with the suspect's death. Let's dive into the details and offer our commentary on this unfortunate event. According to CNN, the suspect responsible for this violent confrontation has been identified as Dayton S. Veal, a 28-year-old individual with an extensive violent and criminal history. The events unfolded late on Friday night when 2 officers were investigating a vehicle connected to a Miami homicide. During the stop, the suspect opened fire, seriously injuring the officers, and then fled in another stolen vehicle, prompting a manhunt.
It's been a very long night. Our officers have faced danger throughout the night, trying to locate the suspect after 2 of our own were critically injured. Just a reminder, the officers' identities are protected by Marcy's Law. After an extensive search, officers were able to find the suspect at the Holiday Inn in the 5900 block of Caravan Court. The SWAT team responded to the hotel at 6 a.m. and was able to safely evacuate the hotel. The suspect barricaded himself in a room. Several attempts to get the suspect to surrender were made and refused to give up. At 8:58, the suspect shot at our SWAT officers multiple times. SWAT officers returned fire, striking the suspect. The suspect is now deceased. The suspect has been identified as 28-year-old Dayton Bale with extensive violent criminal history. The second suspect was determined to not be involved in the shooting. We did locate him. I'd like to thank Orlando Health and all the law enforcement agencies who have helped us throughout the night. I also want to thank everyone from our community who has been sharing information and support for our department. Our officers are lucky to be alive, and we ask that you continue to pray for them.
As you've heard, we had 2 officers brought to us about 11 o'clock last night. I can't go into the details to protect their privacy other than to tell you that both officers are with us. They're with their families. We've been taking care of them during the night, and we expect them to fully recover from their injuries that they sustained in the line of duty.
Police pursued the suspect, and after an extensive search, they located him at the Holiday Inn in the 5900 block of Caravan Court. The SWAT team was called in to handle the situation, and they managed to evacuate the hotel safely. However, the suspect barricaded himself in a room, leading to a tense standoff. Despite the authorities' attempts to negotiate a peaceful surrender, the suspect refused to cooperate. At around 8:58 a.m. the next morning, the situation took a deadly turn when the suspect fired multiple shots at the SWAT officers, and they were forced to return fire, fatally striking the suspect. It's an incredibly tragic outcome for all parties involved. Governor Ron DeSantis expressed his condolences for the injured officers and emphasized that those who commit such heinous acts must face severe consequences. It's a stark reminder of the risks law enforcement officers face every day while protecting our communities. This unfortunate incident serves as a poignant reminder of the dangers our law enforcement officers confront daily in the line of duty. Their bravery and dedication to keeping us safe should never be overlooked. However, it also raises important questions about the root causes of violence and crime in our society. As we watch this news unfold, it's essential to reflect on the broader issues surrounding violent crimes and how we, as a society, can work together to prevent such tragedies. We must address the factors that lead individuals down destructive paths and find ways to provide support and interventions to those at risk of resorting to violence. Beyond the immediate loss of life and injuries, this incident also has a profound impact on the Orlando community and the police department. The loss of a fellow officer and the trauma experienced by law enforcement officers and hotel guests during the shootout cannot be underestimated. Let's take a moment to honor the bravery of these officers who put their lives on the line daily, serving and protecting us. Our hearts go out to the injured officers, their families, and the entire Orlando community during this difficult time. We can make a difference by working together to address the underlying issues and supporting those who dedicate their lives to public safety. Thank you for joining us today. Please take a moment to show your support and appreciation for our law enforcement officers. Stay safe and take care.